crimes and secrets of the saloons. In the Old West, saloons were more than places to drink. They were theaters of crime and dens of deception, stages where life and death played out under the dim glow of lantern light. Behind swinging doors, whiskey flowed, poker chips clattered, and secrets whispered louder than gunshots. Every saloon carried its own shadow. Some were built as respectable establishments, promising music and laughter, but beneath the surface, they hid darker truths. Gambling tables were rigged, fortunes stolen, and men lured into traps they could never escape. The saloon was the beating heart of frontier towns, but it pulsed with danger. One of the most common crimes was cheating at cards. Dealers stacked decks, players marked aces, and outlaws carried hidden cards up their sleeves. A single trick could spark a deadly fight. Many men never left the table alive, their last breath taken over a hand of poker. The saloon floor often became a graveyard of broken dreams. But the crimes went deeper. Saloons were hubs for smuggling, for stolen goods, and for outlaw gangs planning their next raid. Behind closed doors, deals were struck, railroads robbed, banks targeted, and rival gangs betrayed. The saloon was not just a place of leisure. It was a headquarters for crime. Secrets were currency. Bartenders knew everything: who owed money, who carried gold, who was wanted by the law. A careless word to the wrong ear could seal a man's fate. Many outlaws paid bartenders not with coins, but with silence, ensuring their secrets stayed hidden in the smoky haze. Violence was never far away. A spilled drink, a crooked game, or a whispered insult could ignite chaos. Yet the saloon kept running, as if death itself was part of the entertainment. The piano played, the whiskey poured, and the crimes continued. Women in saloons carried their own secrets. Some were entertainers, others spies, and many worked both sides of the law. They gathered information, manipulated gamblers, and sometimes saved lives with a warning whispered at the right moment. Their role was as dangerous as any outlaw's, and their stories remain hidden in the shadows of history. The greatest secret of the saloons was survival. Outlaws, gamblers, and drifters all knew the rules. Trust no one, watch every hand, and never reveal weakness. Reputation was everything. A man feared for his ruthlessness could win a game without showing his cards. Fear itself was the strongest weapon, and yet, for all the crimes and secrets, saloons were irresistible. They were places where fortunes could be made, where legends were born, and where danger gave life its sharpest edge. The saloon was chaos, wrapped in music and whiskey, a place where every man gambled not only with money, but with his soul. The crimes and secrets of the saloons remind us that the Old West was never simple. It was a world of shadows, where survival depended on cunning, courage, and the ability to play the game better than anyone else. In those smoky rooms, history was written not in ink, but in blood, cards, and whispers. So when you picture the Old West, don't imagine only dusty streets and gunfights at high noon. Remember the saloons, the true stage of crime and secrecy, where every drink carried a risk, every hand of poker held a lie, and every secret could kill.